Alrighty, everyone. Let's see. We're gonna do the walkthrough for installing TA3. Where to get started? You're gonna get a link. It will be on the forums. You click the link. When you do that, it's gonna ask you to download. Let's see. Uploading. It's still got about 46 minutes left. Let's take a look at it real quick. You're gonna get. Let me see if it'll let me. Okay, so you're gonna get a link. This isn't completed, but once it is, you'll be able to get it. Just put the link in your browser. When you click on it, it's going to show this. Just click download. Download a zip. Once it's completed, what you're going to need to do is unzip the complete folder, because it's going to be a folder called TA3 Alpari, to your C drive. Now when I mean your C drive, I mean you're going to go to local disk C, and when it asks you where you want to unzip it, you want to unzip it to local disk C. So it will show up as this on your local disk C drive. It's not going to go in program files. It's not going to go in program folders. Once that's done, and again, let me repeat this. You do not need to download an MT5 broker. You just need to follow the video step by step. If you ask me where to get MT5 from, I'm going to refer you back to this video. So again, you do not need to download MT5. Everything is in this folder that you need to get up and running with TA 3.0. Okay, so first question you might have, if you cannot unzip the zip file, go to this site here. It's www.nite.com, nite.com. You will select 7-zip, just do get installer, and it'll say download, and it'll pop up with download it, install it before you download your TA3 file. That way you can unzip it to your C drive. So that should take care of that question. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is once you have downloaded the folder to your C drive, I want you to go to, and let's do it from scratch, go to your C drive. I'm going local disk C. Go to the TA3 Alpari folder. You are going to look for terminal64.exe. You're going to right click it. You're going to select send to desktop. That's going to create a shortcut on your desktop. Okay, so here it is right here, terminal. We're going to right click it. We're going to go to properties. Where it says target, this is on the shortcut tab. You go into the target box, you put a space at the end, put in slash portable. So it should say slash portable. Go to compatibility, make sure the run this program as administrator has a check mark in it, click apply, click OK. Now it's on your desktop. We're going to go ahead, and next step is you're ready to open it. Double click it, click yes. And TA3 up and running, ready to go. Okay, so as you're going to notice, now go a little slower. You have TA3 itchy, TA3 itchy for every pair that's open. Before we even get into it, there is one bug. If you did the beta for TA3, you know that silver value charts would not appear. Well, I got that fixed, but now AUD NZD value charts won't appear. So before we even get the complaints going or anything coming in, I know about it. It is being fixed. Hopefully it'll be fixed by next week when the book comes out. Other than that, this is TA3. We'll go through a few things real quick, since the book won't be out until this weekend. So the first thing you're going to need to do when you go into it is the mini chart. You need to make sure that the mini chart on each chart corresponds with the big chart you're on. So this is GB, this is cable, so we're good here. So let's look at another one. This is Euro, but this is cable. So let's double click the box, right click it. It'll say properties of MT5 chart. We're going to go to it. There's a fly in here. You want to make sure draw object is background is selected. Go to parameters, 250, 200 on height, and this is where you will pick which chart you want to see. So we want Euro USD, so just scroll through our little happy list here. Pick Euro USD, hit OK. Now our Euro USD chart matches here. Other than that, let's go over a few of the things that you're going to see on the chart. Everything should look familiar to you. The only thing that's different here is you have an entry meter. The entry meter, again, you follow the rules, wait to the last 2 minutes for entry. Just in case you don't know how to get into the bottom 1/3 of the candle, this will tell you. You want to take it when it's either red or yellow. That means the top 3 bars. If you don't know what I mean by the top 3 bars, let me take a picture real quick and I will zoom in on it for you. This has bars. Our entry bar is this red one, this one which is yellow, this one which is yellow. That's to just basically help people along with their having difficulties or seem to have issues following the rules on when to enter. Okay, so that explains that. I did skip one step. Here, let's go to this. When the first time you open up MT5, it's going to ask you to open up a new account. Okay, so you're going to be connecting to Alpari. This should be in there already, but if it is not, you will need to just click Add a New Broker, and then you're going to type this in exactly as it appears here. There's multiple servers you can pick from. Here's 3 of them. Those will all connect you to a demo account through Alpari without you having to go to their website, register, any of that. So again, don't ask me where do I register anything. Just follow the steps as I'm giving you. MT5 will connect itself. You don't have to register through their website. Once you type in this information, you'll get a screen that looks something like this. It says select account type. Just put new demo account. You can put in whatever you want on this screen. Your name could be Adolf Hitler. I don't care. You just fill it in. Make sure you pick Forex 1 to 100 and agree. As you can see, like 3005 Mickey Mouse Road. Doesn't matter what you put in there. Okay, so sorry about that. I forgot. One of the things you are going to notice now, since it just popped up, well, first, you're going to hear an annoying dinging noise. Sometimes you want it on, sometimes you don't for news. Go into Tools, Options, go into Events. Do not click news.wave, click the word news, double click it. It will turn off that annoying beeping noise you were hearing. And then just click OK. If you want it on, that's how you can go back and turn it on. So we got an alert. Let's jump to cable. Okay, so cable's not the prettiest looking right now. This alert is not something you trade off. All this alert is, it's called RHL. It stands for Recent High Low. All this is to help you anticipate when value chart is going to be breached, because a lot of times we know we'll get the value chart alert, we get there, it's already hit 8 and it's bounced back up. So this, not all the time, you still take your normal trades, but this sometimes will pop before value charts. A lot of the times it will, and it'll give you anywhere from a 30-second window up to a 3-minute window to sit there and be able to watch the chart and get a better entry. This is not a trade indicator. Do not trade this alert. Ignore the fact that it's there other than to get you to the chart faster in anticipation of a value charts alert going off. So that's covered. We'll leave it up to see if anything else pops. Anything else new on the chart? These colors you see here, they are support and resistance based off of, and let me go to the indicator list so I can show you. This is Fib SR. It is based off of a 2-hour window. The reason we're using a 2-hour window is 2 hours gives us about the market conditions for that period of time. If we do a 6-hour window trading 5-minute options, that's just stupid. 2 hours is a good window. It keeps kind of, what we're looking at is we want to catch the current market conditions with some support and resist. The narrow ones, I'm going to kill this fly if I can get my hands on it. These narrow ones are your 100 levels. And these are your like 127 to 161 levels. This is a fluff indicator. You do not have to use it. I did put it in with the original file just so you can see it. If you go to View and Navigator, what you will notice in there is under custom indicators, see custom indicators, hit the plus sign. You have examples, which is, these are examples that are built in. Feel free to play with them if you want, do whatever, I don't care really. But you have TA3 core and TA3 fluff as two folders. These are your core files and your fluff files. So far I only have Vindicat, which is your entry meter, and the fib SR. As things progress, there may be some more fluff indicators I put out there that seem like they might be useful. As of right now, those are the only two that I'm really using. Again, if you're more progressed with the system, you won't need them. If you want to use them, feel free to, though. In the advanced settings in the book, I will be removing the cog. So just be prepared for that if you're looking to get into the more advanced settings of trading. That is also why I included the itchy charts with a template on there. So, because in the advanced portion of the book, we are going to be going over how to combine your not itchy trades, the itchy charts to help decide on a TA trade or to help identify a waterfall before it happens, like with cable. I mean, we can obviously see, looking at an itchy chart, it's been really trendy all day, whereas on a TA chart, it looks like it's slowly trending up, but on an itchy chart, we have one hell of a high amount of momentum going up. So it will help you get a different perspective on the charts so that you can stay out of some bad trades, hopefully. The book will be going over it. Several members that were in beta are already using this system to help them decide on waterfalls, when to take a trade, when to pick reversals. I'll be covering in the morning reports, so if you're not watching them, start watching them. I do cover how to draw support and resist levels off these charts. I mean, it's really simple. If we look, let's look for support and resist. Right here's one. And other than that, this is a really trendy chart. This is typical of this whole week. Another one. If we had to go, we have another one somewhere around here. Just take the average of these peaks. So even though this is a trendy market, what we're doing is we are creating support points. We're not really creating any resist points since the market's moving up. But if it does start to come back down, we'll have some nice resist points. Real quick, we could see if there's any charts that look normal. Like, here's another one. Let's just draw the support and resists. This is why I really recommend come watch the morning reports or come participate in them, because I'll be showing stuff like this to you. And I don't like reds. We're going to go with purple. We'll make it a little fatter so you can see it. Okay. There's one. Here's another set of them. Up top, we got several. So if you can see, I mean, I'm not taking that much time, and there's really not that much effort involved in this. Okay, so again, here's what I was kind of stalling for, RHL, which means we have a recent high-low breached on AUD NZD. Unfortunately, this little bastard doesn't have the value charts on it. Again, we're going to take care of it. FOMC is about to come out, so markets just look like crapola, but basically it's just saying that a new low was reached. Is that a reason to take a trade? Hell no. So let's remember that. The recent high-low, all it is to get you in. Because if I had to guess, well, I can't guess. I don't even know where value charts is on that anymore. But it's a really good indicator. Oh, sorry. It's a really good way to predict before value charts hit, so you have plenty of time to get to the chart and look at it. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else. Again, guys, the book will be out next Monday, most likely. I'm having it proofread by a friend of mine who's an English teacher. And if it was a school paper, there would probably be red marks all over 3/4 of it, because I'm really that bad. Last things you might want to know. Insert for these mini charts. If you want more than one time frame on there, you like 1 minute and 15 minute. I generally recommend 1 minute and maybe a 30-minute. So let's say I want to put a 30-minute chart on here. You go to Insert. And then we're going to go to Objects, Graphical, and you pick Chart. Nothing appears. You click the button. There's the chart. So let's go ahead and edit it. This is by default what they look like. As you can see, has price on the side and on the bottom. Not really what we want, so right click on it and go to Properties. Draw Object as background always. parameters, remove that, width, we're going with 250, and this is USD JPY, so we're good there. And let's say I wanted a 30-minute chart because I want to get a general picture of the overall. Okay, so you see how it's a little bigger? So let's go into properties. Now we have it says scale. You can click it here and click OK. Now if you like, that's that. I'm sorry, let me pick one other thing. And that pretty much is the setup for it. So you can pick whatever time frames you want here to match up with. So if you prefer it to be in 1 hour, you pick 1 hour. So we know now that we've got 3 hours of downward momentum, which you can see on the curve of the cog. So again, we have an alert, RHL, GBP, USD. So let's take a look at that. So we've had 2 alerts now. Recent high-low GBP USD, recent high-low GBP USD. So again, we don't take trades based off of these alerts, but what does that tell you is that GBP USD might be slowly trending down. If you're constantly getting the same RHL alert for the same pair, without even looking at that chart, it should click in your head, it's in a downtrend. So even in a just be aware, I don't want people trading the RHL alert. It is there to help you get to a chart faster before value charts is hit. That is all it's there for. It is not for you to take trades off of. If you have any issues with TA3, please let me know. The rules are the same so far. If you're one of the people that's trading without the cog already and using Itchy, you can just go into your indicators list, its regression cog, and just remove it. And that is about it, guys. So please hit me up with any questions you have. Again, if there's any other issues I didn't catch, let me know. There will be the final version of TA3, which comes out with the book, but I did want to stick by my word and get this out today so y'all can get your hands on it, try it out. And just be aware, this is a 64-bit operating system. If you have a 32-bit, it will not perform well at all. I decided against putting out a 32-bit version as it was just horrible. I will be supporting TA 2.0 still, so don't worry there. You 32-bit users aren't going to be left out. But the focus mainly will be on 3.0 now, as in December I want to hopefully release 3.5 or 4.0, which has a web interface for it, which will basically give us an idea of market conditions across multiple pairs without even having to look at a chart. And you'll be able to just say, oop, that chart's going to pop soon, jump to it, and just sit there and wait. The beta that I've used on it was really, really rough, but generally speaking, it did allow me to just watch a web page and guess when I could jump to a chart, and it worked out a lot better. It works really good on the Asia session. The US and London session is a little bit harder to use because the market moves faster. But it's already in works, but not till December. That one's going to take a bit. Trying to think if there's anything else. Hopefully there won't be any more delays on this. Either way, you got this version. The book will be out. The full version of TA3 will be DLL locked with a few more goodies in it possibly. What that means is it's not just for security because people are handing stuff out. It means that, let's say, like for instance, AUD NZD, perfect example, how value charts isn't working. So instead of you having to go and download a new indicator or anything, by DLL locking it, the software that I'll be using, once that's fixed, all you have to do is open up MT5 and it's going to update your software and AUD NZD will start working. You don't have to mess with anything. Shit'll just work for you. So hopefully that explains too why I'm going to be locking it down a bit, because it gives me some control to help you all out. So if you say, hey, this is screwed up, I can get the fix done and push it out to everybody without having to post to the forums. Here's an update, blah, blah, blah. So hopefully that'll help. Guys, if you have any questions, please hit me up. If you have issues with it, please hit me up. That way we get everyone up and running and happy. Book should be out Monday. And that's about it. Y'all have a great day. I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know how it's working for you.